ask.
Okay, go ahead, go for it, go for it.
And please introduce yourself.
My name is Rusty51. I'm the FO of the Gulf Park Gorillas. I'm a five-time All Racer, one-time MVP, like five All Stars. I don't know, I lost track. But anyways, so my team is kind of different this season. Like, I've normally had the same roster every single season, and then with the draft, it just got completely flipped sideways. Well, we're 2-0, barely. And I think I think once we figure out like our positions, because I think we're all slippers. I think if we keep winning and keep building Kim, we might actually be more dangerous than usual because it's a new Rusty team and people don't really know what we're gonna do. So it won't be the if we make Chip, it won't be the same guys that lose every season, including myself. So yeah, we'll see. Uh, I'll probably still make Chip and lose, but hey, you know what? I'm gonna think positive. New team, new season, and yeah, I think I think I can do it.
All right. Second question. How do you think you're going to perform for the what you call it regular season? Last season, well, this is not B3 related, mostly BBL. It was heard that you were not really performing in the regular season. You had to be the team the FO or captain or whoever it was had
Yeah.
to whip you into shape for the regular season, and you barely clutched up to make your team into the playoffs.
Yeah, it was weird because normally I have like a good regular season, and then I collapse in BBL playoffs. Completely the opposite. I had 16, 17 points per game in regular season, and then I had 25. I had 25 points per game in playoffs. Went from barely being an all-star to offensive player of the season and finals MVP. So I think that'll help me a lot at B3 because winning the BBL chip took a lot off my shoulders. So I feel like it'll help me here, along with the other leagues that I'm doing really good in right now. So it'll help. I'll probably be in contention for all racer and all, but more importantly, I'm a lot more confident, and especially in playoffs. That was a big weight lifted off my shoulder.
All right. It seems like Diburrito has finally joined the VC. Um, I don't know if he has a mic. He is not unmuted. D, can you say something, please?
He doesn't talk.
Bruh, bruh. He should have let me know that before, so we could have just done the interview in DMs or whatever. But
All
Yo,
good.
okay,
Oh
there
yeah,
we
he
go. He
does have a
does have
mic. He
he
does
does
have a
have a
mic.
mic.
Never heard him talk. Hey man, what's up? But yeah.
All
so
right. First question for you, D Burrito. The big thing, the big storyline for your team coming to the scene is that you easily had the worst draft out of any team. But you seem to be able, you were able to kind of rebound. You know, you released some players, you signed some players, you signed some all stars, even a champion, a season 10 champion. I forgot who was the season 10 champion or season 12. I don't know. How you think the direction, like the rebranded direction of this team is going so far for you?
well, the draft itself was out of my hands. So from there, I started by firing everybody that was drafted to my team, and I instead of going for I didn't have the guys to trade up for the better guys, but I wanted people I could really race well with. So that's what I did. Coil, Mars, and Rolex are people and Apex are people I've raced very well with in the past. And I think team coordination is a lot better than just having like five really good players that have never raced together.
All right. Um, Second question, how do you think you're going to perform? You seem to be a very solid and reliable person and reliable guy on the track.
Well, I know I can do my part. I'll score points every week. Um, but when it comes down to us winning, I think I need a lot of other teammates to pick up the pace.
You need
Pick
some
up the
help.
pace. Um, like this past week example, I had Rolex scoring a lot of points along with me, but week one, what hurt us so bad is that we had three people sitting in the corner doing nothing, and that's just not how we can win.
All right. Um, Question for both of you. Who do you think is Final Four for this season? Just off of the two first races.
Um, I'll say what I think. I think obviously based off of past seasons, it'll probably be no particular order. Us, lasers, um, probably koalas, and this is gonna sound crazy. I think probably okay. Lasers, gorillas, koalas, superstars.
I think I'm gonna go lasers, gorillas, superstars, and blazers. I think the koala bears are not. I think they're gonna fall apart. I'm not
Hmm.
too confident in their roster.
They're good,
They,
but they're not
they're
as
good, but their roster seems very inactive, and I feel like that can hurt them when
well.
it
And other
comes to
teams are starting to rise up a little bit. They're starting to get their like the Blazers. Hey man, they've
the
been getting better
zebras.
everywhere. So yeah, I think Blazers have a shot. I mean, we're probably gonna do what we usually do, just go to chip and lose. But that's okay. We'll see what
All right.
happens.
Um, okay, this one, I don't know if I should probably ask this one,
Go for it.
but what do you think about the new rankings system? What
Look,
do you think
I
about it?
think it should be a separate media segment. It's good, but it should not be the
I
actual
I
standards.
I really hate it. I don't think. I think it's just a bunch of propaganda trying to promote strength of schedule
Yeah.
when every single team plays every single team.
Yeah,
So it seems like
there's no
a waste
logic.
of time. I feel
Yeah,
like
there's
I
no
just
logic.
don't know. There's no logic to it at all.
Like we beat the lasers and we're behind them. That might be the most that might be the most insane thing I've ever seen. I mean, like I
Okay,
said,
okay.
like, hey man,
Um,
Dark V can vote his team first every week, but it ain't gonna change results.
who do you think is? I want you to name like an all-star or championship level player and having hot take on them. Any player, any all-star or championship level
Ooh,
player
that's a
having
good
hot
one. Let
take.
me go to history. I
Um,
Let me. I'll just have to. I'll have to look at the Hall of Fame real quick.
so that's a tough one because I don't know. Well, I'll say
Let's see
this
here.
about Diburrito. Diburrito probably like if you put this dude on a better team, I think he would definitely get an accolade.
I'm definitely. I've never raced on like a good team
I
before.
know you've never raced on a good team, so
Maybe one day.
well, like I said, man, if we keep doing drafts, because I want to help people out. That's why I got Spider Yanks. Um,
Spider Yanks has. He's been around for a while. He's had his up and downs.
yeah, I think U99 is one of the more underappreciated players in the league for sure.
He's. I mean, you can tell he's gotten a lot better too.
I mean, he had a fly to
Um,
win the other night. It was beautiful.
it was against us. It was pretty. It was nice. I won't lie.
Yeah, that dude. Yeah,
I think. I think. I know a lot of people disagree, but V draft is washed. Every time he's played in the past like 3 months, he's
see,
done nothing.
the V draft doesn't even play anymore because I think he knows with the physics change, he just wouldn't be as good.
And there's a lot of like really good players that have retired
Well,
or
and
have
no
been really
disrespect,
inactive.
there is one player that I think has fallen off a little bit, and this is no disrespect because I've looked up to him. I mean this in the most respectful way, but Thigh Lover is not as good as he used to be.
I was gonna say Thylover too.
Because after playing against him in BBL chip, it felt like I was watching the master of the game just slowly fade away. Like
Yeah,
he just doesn't have it anymore. And like I literally he's one of my favorite players and he just doesn't have it.
yeah, I understand. He's become a lot easier to like wreck and take
Yeah,
out.
he's
His
just
slips are
he's
just
played this
not
game so
timed well.
much. I just don't think it's his time anymore.
Hmm.
I mean, I knocked
I
him out and I
agree.
was like, damn, dude, I almost feel bad.
I'm sure. I mean, like he's been. I'm sure he's. I think he'll retire soon.
He is
I feel like he's
retiring. He's
tried to
retired. He
multiple
retired.
times.
He told us he's retiring.
He's retiring.
Yeah. Yeah. That's it's weird that I played against him in like his last game. That's just crazy.
I think.
Right.
I think someone who. I think somebody who's also like definitely not as good as they used to be is Flash and
Mm-mm.
Wicked or football. I mean, those guys have been
No,
playing forever.
Wicked is good, but the same thing. When I played against
He's
him in
not in
chip,
his
I didn't see
prime.
it. I didn't see it. I outslipped him, and it was like he was good, but he just couldn't keep up.
I know he's not what he used to be. He used to be really good.
I mean, the whole Shibuya team, like the whole Shibuya team as a whole, like I respect all those players. Like that's the thing. I like all of them, but it just wasn't their time with the new physics. It gave us an opportunity, and we took advantage of it.
Yep.
That was crazy, man. Now, one player that, as many times I disagree with him, Uni is a good ass player. I'm sorry.
Really good player. Yeah.
I, I
That
hate to say,
dude,
yeah, but Uni's actually good. I hate to say it
because
too.
he does something that I respect him for. He doesn't super team. He never super teams. He plays with his friends. He scores. He defends, and he gave me my worst loss in the S9 BBL chip. So that's just it. Like being like knowing ball is calling out players, even if you like them or not, like for what they are. I like Stylover, and he's not as good as he used to be. I don't get along with Uni, but he's really good.
I think players like Dennis and Uni are two players that can completely change like the direction of any game because they sort of like take over every single race they're in.
Dennis is good, but I, if he scored more, it would change a lot. He just doesn't. He doesn't score quite
He'll
enough.
he'll he has good defense, but the thing about good defense is you need to score more.
Mhm.
Um, he also has a very big ego. I've
Yeah, it
noticed.
that's gotten him a lot.
I know. I feel like he can perform bad, but still feel fine because he has his ego to lay back on.
Hmm. Yeah, that's no diss. That's just it. I'm not dissing any players. And I can say what I just said about like Thylover because I played against him in the highest pressure situation, and I was watching him.
Yeah.
You know, it's like my criticism. I'm not the best defender, but I'm working on it.
All right. Okay, so basically opposite question
Hmm.
to the last one. Who is an underappreciated slash underrated driver and what is your hot take on them?
Well, that's what I was saying. Like U99, I think he's underrated. This one, it might seem like team bias. Shadows might be the most underappreciated player in backstretch. He We literally barely made playoffs. When he joined, we never lost a game. Like, I don't think people understand. I never made a chip here until I had him. I never did anything really in BBL until I had him. And, like, it's just like like, players like him, that never end up on the super teams, it's just like it's just crazy.
I mean, I think if we're talking about like rising stars or like people who are kind of like in the shadows, like I think someone who used to be just like terrible and is now getting a lot better is like someone like Big Mac. He used to just be beyond awful. I raced with him a lot, but he's gotten a lot better.
He has.
Um,
He has gotten better.
let's see. I had someone else. I think
I gotta
yeah,
go.
like you said is like he's really good. He's really good to work with. I've worked with him in B4L a ton. Me and him make a very good duo.
I think he's
Um
good. I think he's good. People really don't talk
uh,
Who?
about it.
Who?
Lezic.
Whoa, whoa.
Lezic.
After
Lezic
after
can
last
cone
game,
people.
after last
He can
game,
cone people like no one else, bro.
just think
I
he's
mean,
he I think he can be he's a little inconsistent sometimes, but
Mhm.
that's true. That's 100% true. I had him on Z group. He was good but inconsistent. Why? Who
Oh,
is
what's
this
up, King
guy?
Harry? What's up, Goat?
Yo, what's up?
Yo.
Hello.
Yeah.
We're
Oh.
we're having an interview right now for my media segment. You can listen and just like don't say nothing.
I think someone who's very underlooked and is getting a lot better is Rolex.
Oh
Especially in
my
like
god.
other
Rolex has
leagues.
been
Yeah.
underlooked for so long, bro.
I mean, I to be honest, I don't think he's ever been that good because I've raced with him a ton. But racing with him this past week against the Gorillas, like he's a lot better to work with, and he understands the
He
game a lot
outscored
more.
me. He had 35. I had
Yeah,
34.
he outscored me, which is tough.
Yeah, that dude was balling. I think Mars is
He
falling off a
was.
cliff a little bit.
Mars is definitely like it's pretty drastic. Like
I mean,
he
I've seen
does
him
not know how to make a
BBL.
hit anymore.
He's struggling. He's really struggling.
He'll make hits that just don't make any sense and
Mhm.
take his teammates out. Like I don't like to call him a cone, but he's become a pretty big cone in the past.
Oh
Like
yeah, his team freaking coned us in B4L. He called me and Jackie. Him and Rolex called me and Jackie and took us out for no reason.
yeah, he was. I raced with him in B4L today, and he was pretty much a cone. He was a cone to his own teammates the other night
Yep.
against the Gorillas. I just don't. He used to be like really good. I just don't really know what happened to that.
I don't know, man. Oh, but there's I've watched so many players. I think I have a lot of. I think if I was asked by any player, I could probably accurately tell you how good they are. For the most part.
All right.
I think.
Interesting
Wait,
players here you're
I'll,
saying.
wait, can I share one more hot take?
Yeah, sure,
Yeah.
go for it.
I think racing a lot like Darth he scores a lot. But the thing with Darth is like he's always on a really good team, and I feel like
hmm
I feel like if he wasn't, he'd be absolutely cooked because he like can't wreck for his life. Um,
Yeah, and I had to say that, but it's so. There's some things that are so obvious you can't ignore it. And after what happened on Shibuya and in B4L, it's like, dude, you have got to refresh yourself because you're playing all these super teams. You're playing all these games and you're not winning like you used to. So it can't be anybody else.
yeah,
Just
I agree.
as his rival. And
Okay.
B4L, there's no excuse.
Whoa. Okay. Very interesting players here. I've never heard of Rolex until you mentioned him, but all right.
Rolex is getting there.
All right. I love the hot takes, right? I really do. Final question.
Mhm.
Final question. This one, it's a personal question. I'm gonna do Rusty first.
Mhm.
After this question, Rusty, you can leave.
Mhm.
When when do you stop trying to get that ring? Like you have come so close to rings so many times. You have been known as one of the best players without a ring in I think a bunch of BBL like leagues. I mean, looking at
Yeah.
your stacks, season 10 MVP, season 9 All Raiser, season 8 All Raiser, season 7 All Raiser, season 6 All Raiser, season 2 All Raiser, season 3 All Raiser, season 4 All Raiser, season 5 All Raiser, season 11 All Star, season 1 All Star, but not one single chip.
Nope.
When do you just call it quits? When do you retire? Do you do it after
Um,
your first ring?
Probably. So I'll set a goal. Probably the 20th season, season 20, because I want a BBL ring. I want a B4L ring. I want a BSBO ring. All right.
Right.
If I just can't get the B3 ring, man, I'm just gonna hang it up after 20. Season 20 is it.
All right. Okay, okay, you can leave now, Rusty. The final
All right.
question for you. Um, how do you rebound? How do you rebound? How do you rile up your team in B3 to make a playoff, if not a final four charge? How do you with how the draft went?
It's I think it's got a lot to do with discipline. Like right now, I have Apex, Coil, and Mars who've all been pretty solid at one time, but right now where they're at, they're just like not good. Um, they were terrible in week one, and they were more holding the team back than anything else. Um, I don't know if it's mindset with them or they're just like completely washed. Um, but I something's got to change with the roster. Um, if that's gonna happen, I think Rolex was a very good addition. We were really good together. But even in our last game against the Gorillas, we had Mars playing, and he was the one holding our team back, I feel. So if we could find one or two more players to work really well with, I think we could really start doing uh, good things and turn it around this season.
All right. Well, that was my final question for both of y'all. Hope y'all had a good time with the interview. Hope y'all just had a good time in general. If you have any
I did actually.
feedback, if you have any feedback about the interviews and such, hit my DMs. Yeah, that is it for today. Would you like to say just one more thing, one more positive thing before end the video and the interview?
This is the first media segment like this, so very well done.
Thank you.
I like the interview a lot. Um, I'd like to see more of it as well.
All right, well, that is it. Hope y'all had a great time.